Hi, today we're talking to Laura Beausang, who is a mentor on the Special Olympics Athlete Leadership Programme. Hi Laura, would you like to tell us how long that you've been involved as a mentor?
Hi Claire, I've been involved in ALPS for about 3 years, just over 3 years.
And were you volunteering in other areas with Special Olympics before you became involved as a mentor?
Actually, no, I wasn't. This is what brought me to be a volunteer for Special Olympics, so which is the ALPS programme at the moment.
And could you tell us a little bit about what's involved in being a mentor?
Okay, well, I'm a mentor to Nicole, and she's in the Eastern region. So I just support her in her various roles that she does. So in Nicole's case, she sits on a couple of committees. She sits on the Eastern Region Committee. She also sits on the ALPS Ireland Committee, and she's actually the athlete representative to the board. So whenever she has a committee meeting, I would go along with her and support her in that role. Or when she's attending a regional workshop, I would go along with her and just be with her throughout the day and help her wherever she needs some help. There's also another side to it in terms of the awards. There's bronze, silver and gold awards that the athletes can work on. So Nicole's just finished her silver award, and I would have helped her in that and supported her in that. That's probably one of the biggest parts of how you help out the athletes. They need a bit of support in deciding what they're going to do on their awards, which sections they'll do, whether it's volunteering or committee work or public relations or publications. So just helping them to give them some ideas and where to go to volunteer or where to go to make a speech, and any support that they need on their roles.
And does it take up a lot of your time, Laura?
It can take, you might have a meeting once a month. It depends on the level that the athlete's at. If they're sitting on a lot of committees, as I said, Nicole's on 3 committees, so I would go to her for 3 meetings, but they're usually once every 6 weeks or once a month. So, and then when you're working on the awards, when you're documenting the awards in the logbook, that can take a bit of time, but it's a good amount, but it's not overly time-consuming.
And are there any challenges involved in being a mentor? Are there things that are sometimes quite difficult?
Yeah, sometimes you have to remember that it's the athlete that's the most important, that they're the one doing the activities or being the member on the committee, and you have to, as such, hold back and let them bring their ideas and their suggestions, and it's from their point of view rather than your point of view, so holding back.
And what's good about being a mentor?
Oh, it's just great to see athletes develop. Nicole's come on leaps and bounds in the last 3 years to the fact that she got herself elected onto the ALPS Ireland Committee and then onto the Board of Directors. And to see how she's progressed with her public speaking and things like that, and her confidence is great to see. So it's a very rewarding role, and I'd encourage anyone to join up and be a mentor and get involved.
Thank you very much, Laura.
Thanks, Claire.